And now, from the people who brought you Noticias Picantes con Guiardo Manzanafeldo and the Young Freudians Musical Variety Hour, comes a bold exploration of the history of international affairs, as seen through the eyes of a child. It's Where There's a Willard, There's a Way. Hi, my name's Willard, and I'm 10 years old. You know, it sure seems like the world's in trouble these days. People are fighting about religion and politics and stuff, and none of it makes any sense. I sure wish someone could explain it all. Hello, young man. Former Secretary of State and Nobel laureate Henry Kissinger, what are you doing here? I was summoned by your inquiry about the fascinating instability of world affairs. Also, it was a slow day at the office. We are going to travel back in time to learn about how the international system came to be the way it is. Time travel? How? Every Nobel Prize medal gives its bearer the power to bend the fabric of space and time. None of the hard scientists are brave enough to use it, excepting, of course, Dr. Feynman, who is now his own grandfather. Gee willikers, Dr. Kissinger, where are we going? The question is not where, young Willard, but when. We are going to Europe in the 1640s. So your question about where was actually quite relevant as well. I apologize. Time travel! Who are those people fighting, Dr. Kissinger? All the nations of Europe are at war. It started almost 30 years ago over religion, but now has devastated Central Europe. The French have finally gained the upper hand over the Spanish. But you said this war was about religion. Aren't France and Spain Catholic? Very good, young man. France is effectively led by Cardinal Mazarin, whose predecessor, Cardinal Richelieu, decided that France would be better off fighting with the Protestant nations to curb the influence of the Habsburgs. A cardinal is fighting Catholics? You mean a leader can make choices that go against his own feelings if it's good for his country? Yes, Willard. Nations are not individuals, and they should not be expected to act according to individual ideas. When they do, bad things happen. Bad things? That's what I just said, yes. Try to keep up. The Habsburgs live by strict beliefs about universality and religion. This has led them to a prolonged war, even as it ravages their lands and kills their people. Meanwhile, France stands to improve itself and bring peace by way of a little pragmatism. But what if France becomes too powerful and takes over everything? This is why all nations benefit from maintaining a balance of power. Soon all the powers of Europe will convene in 2 cities in Westphalia to make peace. They will swear to respect sovereign borders, religious self-determination, and domestic order. Basically, they will agree not to fuck with each other's shit. The resulting system will be really cool most of the time. Most of the time? It's a long story. It's all in my book. Gee, Mr. Kissinger, this international affairs business sounds like it has a lot of moving parts. Maybe I'll just be a doctor when I grow up. That also sounds like a miserable career. Next time on Where There's a Willard, There's a Way, Willard and Dr. Kissinger observe the rise of 19th century nationalism, and also meet the Harlem Globetrotters, of which Dr. Kissinger is inexplicably a member.
Each day seems like a natural fact.